This is a real story based on a diary of a German soldier named William Hoffman, a Nazi soldier who fought in the battle for Stalingrad and ultimately perished in battle. A battle that would take nearly 2 million lives, including civilians, and was a main turning point in the Allies' victory over the Axis powers. This story may be offensive and disturbing to listeners. Discretion is advised. July 29th, 1942. The company commander says the Russian troops are completely broken and cannot hold out any longer. To reach the Volga and take Stalingrad is not so difficult for us. The Führer knows where the Russians' weak point is. Victory is not far away. August 10th, 1942. The Führer's orders were read out to us. He expects victory of us. We are all convinced that they can't stop us. August 12th, 1942. We are advancing towards Stalingrad along the railway line. Yesterday, Russian Katyusha rocket trucks and then tanks halted our regiment. Captain Warner explained to me the Russians are throwing in their last forces, and large-scale help is on the way for us and the Russians will be beaten. This morning, outstanding soldiers were presented with decorations. Will I really go back to Elsa without a decoration? I believe that for Stalingrad, the Führer will decorate even me. August 23rd, 1942. Splendid news! North of Stalingrad, our troops have reached the Volga and captured part of the city. The Russians have two alternatives, either to flee across the Volga or give themselves up. Our company's interpreter has interrogated a captured Russian officer. He was wounded, but asserted that the Russians would fight for Stalingrad to the last round. September 5th, 1942. Our regiment has been ordered to attack Sadovia Station. That's nearly in Stalingrad. Are the Russians really thinking of holding out the city themselves? We had no peace all night from the Russian artillery and aeroplanes. Lots of wounded are being brought by. God protect me. September 11th, 1942. Our battalion is fighting in the suburbs of Stalingrad. We can already see the Volga. Firing is going on all the time. Wherever you look is fire and flames. Russian cannon and machine guns are firing out of the burning cities. Fanatics. September 22nd, 1942. Russian resistance in the elevator has finally been broken. Our troops are advancing towards Volga. Our old soldiers have never experienced such bitter fighting before. September 28th, 1942. Our regiment and the whole division are celebrating today. Together with the tank crews, we have taken the southern part of the city and reached the Volga. We paid dearly for our victory. In 3 weeks, we have occupied 5.5 square miles. The commander has congratulated us on our victory. October 3rd, 1942. After marching during the night, we have established ourselves in a shrub-covered gully. We are apparently going to attack the factories, the chimney of which we can clearly see. Behind them is the Volga. October 28th, 1942. Every soldier sees himself as a condemned man. The only hope is to be wounded and taken back to the rear. November 3rd, 1942. In the last few days, our battalion has several times tried to attack the Russian position, to no avail. On this sector, also the Russians won't let you lift your head. There have been a number of cases of self-inflicted wounds. December 14th, 1942. Everybody is racked with hunger. Frozen potatoes are the best meal, but to get them out of the ice-covered ground under fire from Russian bolts is not easy. December 18th, 1942. The officers told the soldiers to be prepared for action. General Manstein is approaching Stalingrad from the south with strong forces. The news brought hope to soldiers' hearts. God let it be. December 25th, 1942. The Russian radio has announced the defeat of Manstein. Ahead of us is either death or captivity. December 26, 1942. The horses have already been eaten. I would eat a cat. They say its meat is also tasty. The soldiers look like corpses, or lunatics, looking for something to put in their mouth. They no longer take cover from Russian shells. They haven't the strength to walk, run away, and hide. A curse on this war. William Hoffman was killed on December 27th, along with majority of his regiment, with the rest of the people being taken as prisoners of war. And on December 27th, they ultimately cleared the Nazis out of Stalingrad and flipped the war for Russia and its allies.